Hi guys and welcome back to Movies That Matter with the Viking. And DC fandom brought one of the most badass trailers from the comic book genre of all time, The Batman. A really epic look at this Matt Reeves, Robin Pattinson incarnation of Gotham City and of this iconic character. Now I want to look at each actor that's been cast in this role that we got to see in the trailer. And like our first look at them in the role. And what do I think? Well, Robin Pattinson, he was my first pick. When Ben Affleck officially retired from the role and said he wasn't coming back, my first pick was Robin Pattinson. Why? Because as an independent indie actor, he's been outstanding since Twilight, Rover, Good Time, Lost City of Z. So many good films he's been in. Lighthouse, he got Tenet now with Christopher Nolan. You know you're good when Christopher Nolan cast you in a film. But the first look at the suit, absolutely brilliant. I love it. I love the kind of, it's like a tactical suit. It's ready for battle. It's ready to fight. It looks like he made it. Even you got a glimpse at the cape and the boots. The boots don't look like anything special. Either does the cape. So he's still in transition of making his costume. And I'm sure over time the costume will get better. It will develop, it'll have more gadgets, but for now, remember, he's a Batman year 2, so he's still finding his feet as the Dark Knight. It's only his second term, his second year being this character, and he's already facing hostility from the cops, and people probably don't even believe that he exists. Criminals probably don't believe that he exists, but then some of them are scared of him. But I love the look. Robin Pattinson, I think he's going to absolutely kill it as the Batman. The costume for me looks brilliant. I'm very intrigued by the bat symbol. Does that kind of turn into a weapon of some sorts? But all in all, Robin Pattinson for me looks brilliant as Batman. Now, Jeffrey Wright is playing Commissioner Gordon. Now, there was some controversy when he was first cast in the role. Because, why? Because he's black and Commissioner Gordon is usually white. And there has been some incarnations where Commissioner Gordon has been black. And look, it doesn't matter. It's no big deal. I don't care. Nobody should care. All that matters is Jeffrey Wright a good actor? Hell yes, he is a brilliant actor and he will kill it in this role. How does he look? He looks pretty good here now. He got the iconic mustache. He looks like he's kind of, he looks like he's commissioner. He looks like he's kind of leading these cops and leading this investigation. He is the main man, so we don't get to see him as kind of a rookie cop. All the other cops probably look up to him. He calls the shots. He brings Batman onto this case because he asks Batman about, do you know anything about this? Does this mean anything to you? And then Robin Pattinson's Batman comes in. So it looks like they already have a working relationship. I don't know how good of a one it is. Maybe they don't really get on that much. I do sense some hostility between the two, but we'll have to see. Now, Paul Dano is playing the Riddler. Paul Dano, another outstanding actor, one of the few actors that have gone toe-to-toe with Daniel Day-Lewis, arguably the greatest actor of all time. So this is an interesting look for the Riddler. I presume that's him. It's the green jacket. His face seems to be taped up with some sort of a plastic bag, and he has glasses on. Now, what I'm feeling from this Batman world from Matt Reeves is that none of these characters are fully their characters yet. The Batman has to transition. Commissioner Gordon has to transition. Catwoman has to transition. And Riddler, maybe he'll get a costume near the end of the film, but I don't sense too many of these characters being in flashy comic book-esque costumes. This could be something that he wears for the entire film, or near the end he could get more of an iconic suit. But we didn't really get to hear much from him. The voice is scary if that is him talking, but I think Paul Dano will absolutely be brilliant as the Riddler. Now, Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman. Now, Matt Reeves has said that this isn't her fully formed. This isn't her. She's not fully Catwoman yet, and that's what I'm talking about these characters not fully transitioned yet to become these iconic roles. They're in their year 1 or their year 2, being these characters, and we get to see that transition and how they are coping with being these kind of people. Now, Zoe Kravitz here seems that she's trying to make some sort of robbery. Her Catwoman character trying to steal something, and then Batman and her meet. She looks okay there now. She's just wearing all black. It's nothing to write home about. You kind of got the ears at the top there. You can see the kind of Catwoman ears coming through. But this won't be her final costume in the role. But I can't really comment. At the moment, it's okay. It looks like she made it, but it's no big deal. Now, Robin Pattinson as Bruce Wayne. I think he'll be a brilliant Batman, but what about Bruce Wayne? Now, some of the iconic Batman actors have pulled it off as either Bruce Wayne, but haven't done so well as Batman. Some have done it the other way around. Here, he just seems, I don't know, he looks okay. He doesn't look like the best Bruce Wayne of all time. I think Ben Affleck kind of is brilliant at that. Even Val Kilmer looks very well. His hair just seems a little bit too black. You know, you kind of look at the Batman vs Superman, Ben Affleck Bruce Wayne, are kind of grey in his hair. He's kind of aged. This is a younger Bruce Wayne now, but I don't know. He's got the really dark black hair. I don't know if that suits Robin Pattinson. Maybe this haircut or something like that. But look, it's no big deal. It's only a haircut, and he's playing. I'm sure he'll act the shit out of being Bruce Wayne, but he kind of saving the day also there in that scene. Now, this is Colin Farrell. I've seen so many people say, "Is that Colin Farrell? It's not Colin Farrell. It's not Colin Farrell." Man, it's Colin Farrell. Now, the minute that Colin Farrell spoke in this trailer, I knew it was him. Now, maybe it's that Irish connection. I don't know. But I could tell straight away from when he opened his mouth that was Colin Farrell. Now look, the makeup here, absolutely brilliant. It could probably be in line for an Oscar win or a nomination. He looks absolutely unrecognisable. It reminds me a little bit of Gary Oldman when he portrayed Winston Churchill in The Darkest Hour. He looked unrecognisable. The makeup department did an unbelievable job. And Colin Farrell is the Penguin. There's still some question marks whether he will be a good Penguin. Will he be as good as Danny DeVito? Will he be better? Look, I think he's a great actor, a very underrated actor. Now, he does pick some shady projects, movies, TV shows, and maybe just get the best out of him. Maybe he's good in those roles with the film, and maybe everything else around him isn't the best. Now, I always go back to True Detective Season 2. True Detective Season 2, was it a good season? Was it as good as Season 1? No. Was it good as Season 3? No. It's still an okay season if it wasn't called True Detective. What was the best part about that season? Colin Farrell, absolutely outstanding acting. I would recommend just watching those 10 episodes to see a masterclass in acting, in just pure rage, anger and performance. He was absolutely brilliant in season 2 of that. He really outshined everybody else, and only for him that season would probably be a terrible season. He acted the shit out of it, absolutely brilliant, and I'm glad a fellow Irishman is in The Batman. That is cool. Now this scene here, I'm very interested in these goons, these kind of these criminals. Who do they follow? Are they just a gang that wear makeup and that's their trademark, or are they falling in the memory of somebody that came before? Now, is it the Joker? Did Batman Year One face the Joker, and that's why he has this kind of credibility with the cops? That's why he's working with the cops, because he's the man who took down the Clown Prince of Crime. Now that's a possibility. Or are these men following the Penguin? Or are these men kind of following the Riddler? But just from the look, the makeup, the skulls, I don't know if it's the Joker. I don't know if it's the Penguin. I want to say Joker because it's makeup. But the skulls and the black doesn't really resemble anything that Joker has. Okay, if they were Joker, they might wear clown masks or something like that. But these seem like skulls. And then some of them have a cross on their forehead. Now, I do believe they're not a gang, just a gang of themselves. I believe they're following somebody. So, we'll have to wait and see. Now, the other characters we didn't get to really see, John Turturro's, he's playing a character, is he playing Falcone? We didn't really get to see him yet in the trailers. A few other actors we didn't get to see. But the Batman is scheduled to go back in production in September, and these set photos have just come out, and it seems like the Batmobile, two different kind of versions, one with kind of an engine, other with not an engine, maybe one's for stunts, one's just for show, but there are some set photos that just come out today of them getting ready to start production. Now, we know that the production is now going on the Warner Brothers lot in London. It's going to be shot from indoors. They were, over the last few months, they were building sets so they could finish the film. Now, I do think they will get the film finished. They've only done 25% of the film so far, but they've had loads of time to prepare now over COVID, over the pandemic, over lockdown, to get things right. So they will be very quick when they go back shooting. I just hope we don't lose that kind of bit of edge going forward with it being indoors. Now, I know the Burton films did that and they looked absolutely brilliant, and even from the trailer of the Batman, it looks like it's a very dark, low budget film, and I have said it's like a fan made film, but in a good way. It looks like it's very indoors. It looks like it's very kind of, everything happens in a closed environment in terms of the camera is very close to the actors. It's very personal. It's a very personal story. Maybe that has a lot to do with it. I don't know. I don't think the budget for this film is going to be 200 million. That's just by what I've seen so far. I could be wrong, but I think that's why this film could end up being R-rated, but we'll have to wait and see. But guys, let me know your thoughts on these character first looks at these actors portraying these unbelievable characters. Do you think some look good, look bad? Who do you think will kill in the role? For me, I think Colin Farrell will prove a lot of people wrong. I think Robin Pattinson will also do the same. But guys, all going well, the Batman is supposed to come out in October 2021, and after that trailer, I absolutely can't wait. One of my most anticipated films coming out in the next year, and hopefully all the films will get to come out, and hopefully we get to go back to theaters very soon. I'm going to theaters myself on Saturday to watch Tenet, and I absolutely can't wait. I might do a vlog showing my experience, how the cinemas have changed with COVID restrictions and what way I'm sitting and things like that, and hopefully I have a good time and enjoy another Christopher Nolan epic. Well, guys, let me know everything that you think about these pictures, about these characters. Give a like, comment, subscribe, come follow me on all the social medias. Come talk about the one thing we love, which is movies. Until next time, guys, Robert Pattinson is Batman.